Hi, welcome to Get a Clue, Casual Gamer, where we get a clue, C-L-U-E, about a game. And today we're going to get a clue about Mystic Paths. Mystic Paths, I believe, is a pretty recent game. I didn't look that up. But either way, it's an incredible, it's brand new to me, so I haven't played it yet. I have watched it played. I want to play it. I'm packing it to take with me. Purple hair. If you didn't see the previous video for cacao, you missed out on my purple hair there. I am I am doing this so that I can be distinguished in the Dice Tower Retreat in Miami, which is where I am heading to as soon as I finish these things. And by the time you see this video, I will be back home and back to normal gray. Anyway, today we're going to look at the game Mystic Paths. Mystic Paths is a cooperative game, and it plays 2 to 6 players. And so let's get a clue about it. We're going to start with C for components. What are you going to find when you open that box? Okay, well, you're going to find the instruction book. And I'm going to use it to give me the correct verbiage for the items inside of this big box. And it's pretty full, too. I'm going to actually push my chair back a little bit. Sorry. The cover was falling off. Okay, so there are 3 pieces that will join together to create the board. Okay, so there's these 3 pieces, 3 components that will make the Eternal Forest board. Okay, then we have 42 not tokens, little X's. Not this, okay, in different colors, 7 of each of the 6 colors, because this game plays up to 6, And then you have the 6 apprentices and their bases, and of course they come in the 6 colors for the 6 players. So you have those. Then you're going to have 108 clue cards. Things like demanding, magical, questionable, funny, okay? You're going to have 108 of these that I have not taken out of their shrink yet. Then you're going to have 30 map cards. This is, well, when I get to Unique, I'll tell you what this reminds me of. So you have 30 map cards. And then you have 5 round cards. Round 1, round 2, round 3. Apparently there's 5 rounds in this game. And then you have 60 portals, 6 wizard cups, and 30 progress tokens. Now, by that I'm here like, okay, we got progress tokens. I guess, are these with numbers on them? Maybe. There's these pretty ones that are just blank on both sides. Don't know what that is. And then you have the portals are all items, words, like air-conditioned shoes or Alcatraz, roller coaster, Napoleon, Eiffel Tower, squash surprise, Forbidden City, April Fool's Day. They all are double-sided, and they just say a word or a place or a thing, whatever, because those circles will be put inside of these spaces. And what you're going to be doing, I'll talk to you about that when we get to the next section. Those are all the components you're going to find in this box, okay? That's the C, the components. L for length of play. Well, the manufacturer says 20 to 45 minutes. Well, thanks a lot. That's helpful. They say 20 to 45, but you know what? People who play it say it's definitely closer to the 45, and the more people you have, it might actually take as much as an hour. So it's not a filler game, but it's also not a long all day game either. So length of play, it may be 20 minutes if there's like barely anyone playing. I don't know how they get the 20 minutes. Think more 45. Let's round it up to 45, and it might go to 60, but it might be as low as 20. I don't, yeah, I don't really believe that one. Anyway, okay, that's length of play. U for uniqueness. This is where I wanted to point out a couple things. This map, the map cards, you got 30 map cards. What happens is you'll have these placed into the center, into the little holes of the board, and it's a cooperative game. You want people to guess this. You want to beat the game. And the key is to get people to follow the path, the mystic path. So you're going to start at a certain point, and then you're going to try and give a clue about the word you're wanting them to say. That's what you want us to be saying, going. And then, because you have 3 choices, then if they're there, then you're trying to give them a clue for the next spot. But they also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 choices. And then 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're doing that word twice. 9, 10. And if you can do all of that, you've beaten the game, okay? And then you take turns, whatever. This reminds me of Codenames. It reminds me of how Codenames will have a card, and it will show which ones are, I don't remember the colors you use, red and blue, and then who's the assassin is in black, and you don't want anyone to guess the assassin, and you really don't want them to guess the other team's word, because then then they get a point, and your team doesn't, because Codenames is a team sport, unless you're playing Codenames Duet. And Codenames Duet is a cooperative game. So this card specifically reminds me of Codenames, where you're trying to get people to guess which word you're trying to lead them to. Again, if that sounds like an easy fun, let's go on to the next letter, away from uniqueness. What's this like, or does this remind you of anything, to E for ease. How easy is it to learn, teach, play? How easy is it to find? How easy is it on your pocketbook? Okay, I am going to return some of the stuff back to the box here while I'm talking to you, okay, and get it out of my way for a moment, because I wanted to be able to hold on to the program, to the rule book. Okay, the front cover is just the story behind the game. As an apprentice in the School of Magic, you must complete your final exam. This takes place in the Eternal Forest, a location. So it's a little story set up. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you. If you buy it, you'll read it. Then you have the components. This whole page is the components. Then you have the setup. This is how you have it set up for a 4-player game. Okay, that's what it looks like. 3-player game? 3-player game. Okay. And then you get to the middle of the book already, and it gives you the objective. What are you trying to do? And then the order of play, guessing the path, prepare for the next round. And there are 5 rounds. Remember, there are cards for 5 rounds in the components. And then you have the end, the scoring. It Shows you, okay, how many points did you get, to what was your final grade as a team there. Okay, and then there's variants, individual play, team play, and go for it all. And that's it. So it's not a complicated game. If you like to play games with words, if you like code names, if you like mass market, games like Balderdash and Apples to Apples and those word-based games, this should be a real easy one to get into. So yes, I believe that it is easy to learn, teach, and play. How easy is it to find, and how easy is it on your pocketbook? Well, to find, I found it at Amazon, I found it at GameNerds.com, and I found it at MiniatureMarket.com. No, I didn't. I found it at Amazon. And at Amazon, it's going for $38. Okay, it's a $39, $40 retail, so it's under retail. GameNerds.com and MiniatureMarket.com both show that they've had it, but they're out of stock. Now, by the time you see this, because it's going to be several weeks before you see this, because I'm doing these so that I don't miss out. There's 3 a week, just to give you a heads up, in September. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, all through September. Game Nerds has it priced at $34 if they had it in stock, and Miniature Market has it for $28. I think it was reverse. Game Nerds had it for $28. Miniature Market had it for $34. If they had it in stock, and they don't have it in stock. So, but you can get it at Amazon. I would definitely check your game store if you have a local game store, and I would check Barnes & Noble. They have been surprising me so much lately. Yeah. And let's see. Oh, by the way, October 10th is going to be my 2-year anniversary from starting this channel, all about casual level games, for people who want to play casual level games, or buy something that they know their friends and family will play with them. Casual level games. I'm going to, my plan is to have the 200th video up on the 2nd anniversary. But I'm also trying to get 200 subscribers by then as well. I'm far from that. This is a small channel. It's nothing major big, but oh man, would I really love to have 200 subscribers by the time October 10th comes around. And so if you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you know someone who might be interested in this channel, send them the link and tell them to subscribe. I mean, I am missing like almost like 76 or 6. Yeah, I think it's around 70. I mean, I'm literally only 2/3 of the way there, and it's taken me 2 years to get that way. So yeah, that would be a big help. Oh, I just realized that this is kind of messed up here because I took games to take with me for the next couple weeks. So it's like I kind of moved things around a little. Oops. Anyway, that's it. We got a clue about, let me move all of this, about the game Mystic Paths. It's a big box, a lot in there, but it's really not a big game. And it's cooperative. So it's something that won't be scary to somebody who's new. Mystic Paths. Until next time, happy gaming, and God bless you and your family. Bye.